This is a message for Joe Biden, the Russians, United Nations. They have done a lot of research, searching for the Garden of Eden. Finally, the heavens have granted permission for immortality to be passed to all men. I've already guaranteed the immortality for the West, for all the white countries, including India. I didn't guarantee it for anyhow. 7,000 years ago, the elves and the Western people fought for freedom and justice. The war was against me. But after the war, I gave the elves immortality. The heaven God demand I should give immortality to all men through science and research. The immortality will be guaranteed for the Western countries only. For my people in Africa, they are evil. Their cup of evil is full. Their sins have reached the heavens. They are the most evil people in cosmos. Yesterday, the Anunnakis was here, desperate to destroy them. Today, on the 30th of March, the Anunnakis was desperate to wipe them off. We cannot give immortality to this kind of people. If the people of Africa want to share immortality fate, like the Western people, they have to refrain from the evil they do. The people with mark of the beast who call themselves witches gave their word that they know God is coming to destroy them. So they will stop using witchcraft to harm ordinary people and each other. Until now, such practices have not been banned. Until the use of witchcraft using for evil is banned, I will not involve myself in such guarantees. The only person I've guaranteed for his life is the ECOWAS chairman, Nana Akufo-Addo, and the ECOWAS leaders who participate in the African Unity Campaign, because I'm in a hurry. Many of the time have been wasted by traitors and the frosters and the farmers who were calling themselves my family, that the Anunnakis got angry. Joe Biden, you are the one entertaining them. For the Asante, the king of the Ashanti, he have stopped. The Anunnakis have a message for you. They say if you don't stop entertaining those farmers, they will invade US. It's a prophecy. If US fall, Russia will become superpower. That is why Biden is not willing to bow down to Russia. And I know he will never bow down. He would rather die than to bow down. But do not do things that will provoke the Anunnakis. Those farmers calling themselves my family demanding taxes from the West. They tried to kill me even when I was young. They call me their property, but yet they wish to destroy. We cannot reason with this kind of evil people. Every penny that have been given to them, both spiritually and physically, Biden should collect it back. Secondly, I don't have any children. Those women deceiving the FBI. There is an American-based musician, a Ghanaian American-based musician called Rich K. He have been deceiving the FBI and the CIA with fraud that I have some children. Those countries doing that, the consequences goes with death. If you don't stop that and the Anunnakis come, both children and adults will be slaughtered to death. And after they invade your country and the whole planet and any country who entertain them, that is when Vladimir Putin will become the Lord of the earth. Because the time we were contesting, I gave it to Putin. Lucifer campaigned for William, and the senator of the heaven, of the God who created all things, gave the Star Lord to William. We should respect each other and be truthful and be justice to each other to avoid anything that will bring horror consequences and war to humanity. I have no children. I have no human family. You are the witches, those who can see spiritually. You have seen my royal family. The Anunnakis have been visiting here. They are too angry. Anyone who will give a penny to those calling themselves my family, the farmers, and give a penny, especially to the women with fake children, hatching conspiracy to break my neck. Both children and adults in your country will be slaughtered to death. This is a warning to Joe Biden. I don't care on your Air Force telling Akufo-Addo to hand over power to me. You can get angry and go, I don't care. But I'm telling you the truth. If you people don't stop entertaining lies and fraud, if you don't stop entertaining those women with fake children, using my name, this is Africa for you, man. In Africa, we call it Dumso. You understand? This is Dumso. Yeah, it's whereby since Dr. Kwame Nkrumah generate power for them, the power supply is not enough. They have been using the Akosomo for the past 50 years, and there is too load on the power. So because of the load on the power, the country is spreading. They are also selling some of the power to the other African countries. So when the load becomes many, it blows transformers and they have to change it. The best thing they have to do is to create a new hydro dam because Africans don't know how to use nuclear electricity. They don't have nuclear engineers. If they use nuclear electricity, they will explode their country and kill themselves. So it's very sad. This is called Doomso. Yeah. Doomso means off and on. So this is the saddest part of the story. Joe Biden felt pity for them, so he wanted Akufo-Addo to hand over power to me, just like Putin and all their Western countries. This is the reason why they walk through the desert to your country to commit crime. The crime they committed because when they come to the West, all family depend on them. They have to put food to the table by sending money home. So they steal people's cars, do a lot of bad things for the good of their people and their families. In Africa, if you go to abroad, they call you Boga. Boga means a misère to the family. So if you are in abroad, either you are a cleaner, either you are a care nurse, wherever you are, your whole family will depend on you. And if you are in the West, even if you are sleeping on the street, people will expect more from you. That is why they steal a lot of cars. That is why Donald J. Trump deported them. The time Donald J. Trump deported them, the crime rate, I'm a security, the crime rate reduced over 80%. And now we haven't deported them, the crime rate is also high. So if you have a car and it was stolen by any black man, this is part of the reason why they steal your cars. In their country is full of poverty. They are poor to the extent that the government cannot even generate electricity. And the only power they can use is hydro dam, hydroelectricity, or maybe solar. But solar, you need batteries. The batteries too, I don't think they can work on it well. This is the reason why people walk through the Sahara Desert to die. But if I study this day to the days of slavery is better. In the days of slavery, going to abroad was not difficult, like walking through the desert and become dehydrated and die. Slaves was working from 6 o'clock in the morning and close at 12 o'clock midday. But this time, they walk through the desert. Those who can fly airplane as migrants spend a lot of money to get there. And when they do get there, they do work horrible than the days of slavery. In the days of slavery, we were not having slaves who were care nurses, cleaning toilet, removing diaper.